Welcome to the Podness with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Partners, a show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. As always, I'm your boy Tiz, 1/3 of the Partners. And as always, I am with
the other third of the Partners, the friendly neighborhood Padawan here, along with Dramatic Pause.
You know it's Face in the place, man. Robble.
I don't know what the hell that was. Robble. What the fuck is Robble?
Somebody watch Rick and Morty.
Robble. He said that shit like that shit was like a everyday catchphrase. Robble.
Yo, that's a
like
cartoon character. That's a cartoon character from Cartoon Network named what is it? It's called Chowder. But I don't know. I seen a cartoon character say that same router. That's all he was speaking to.
Router. What in the hell? Well, that happened. Yeah, man. So we back. We finally back. Thank y'all for bearing with us last week. Thank y'all for accepting our live streams and stuff as an exception. But this is the real episode 37. It's the real deal, Holyfield. Ain't no other. Keeping it real. All upside your head, like Silent Hill. Oh yeah, we ill. I'm gonna cut that. That was horrible. But yeah, it was really wiggity whack. Yes, it was. But yeah, man, how y'all doing?
Come to make back, daddy.
That's how Face is doing, and I'm right. Cool.
I'm cool. Well, yeah, like I said, this is episode 37, so we here, we chilling, and let's get right off into the crazy shit. I think it's time, since it's been a week. A lot's been going on in the world.
Yeah.
So, Pat, I think it's time.
It is time. It is time for. Because I feel good, everybody else feel good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I like? Fuckery. So it's time for the good and fuckery, y'all.
Good and
Good and fuckery.
Every time I say good and fuckery, my arms go up like this. Y'all can't see it because I'll be like in this. Yeah, so yeah. All right.
Good and fuckery.
So yeah, I have accumulated a lot on the good and fuckery list this week, but so we're gonna get right into it. First off, by the time y'all hear this, as we are recording, is now the Locks versus the Dipset versus. I said that all wrong, but the Locks versus Dipset versus pretty much. Because I said the Dipset, but either way. It's going on right now. Whatever. I'm kindly monitoring it and whatnot. Can't talk right now. Can't talk at all. Where's my Coke? Not the soda.
What you say?
The soda. I needed to drink because I couldn't really talk right now. But anyway, right into the list. So there's a Malcolm X series that's about to be coming out, and it's produced by
Yasa.
Yeah, I'm glad he said it because I probably would have butchered her name. But
I thought you about to go on the Positive Black News on the fake episode 37.
On the fake one? Oh, well, we're bringing it back up. I just wanted to inform people it's happening.
It's a real thing, y'all.
It's going on.
I told y'all. By any chance you got the channel, that was what I did now.
Mm-hmm. You said,
how you gonna say but you ain't hear me? You supposed to say
yeah.
The hell? See, that's some nigga shit there.
It is.
Nigga just say yeah. Don't be treating me like I'm a wife, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I would never disrespect you like that, man. No. No. And you know that was that was the husband. I would never disrespect.
My
bad.
What I said so much stuff. Do you have the channel? Were you able to find the channel that is coming out on?
No, I wasn't. I see it so
me
far
neither.
because Because they're just saying that it comes from what Sony Pictures Television TriStar Division or whatever, but I don't think they actually figured out where they're gonna actually put it on yet, from what I've seen so far. But
Cool.
yeah, once we find out, you know,
So we're gonna let y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's supposed to focus on his young life, so that should be dope.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm Littles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his name.
You feeling okay tonight, Pat?
Yeah, I'm good. I had to think about it for a second.
Face, you not hearing this shit?
Yeah,
it's just nigga, you here?
I'm hearing. I'm hearing them.
It's gonna be funny later on. Anyway. All right, next fucker. Well, next good, I should say. Yo, is this movie that's out? It's called Crazy Samurai, and it has like the longest fight sequence. It's like 77 minutes and a one take action film sequence or whatever. I'm gonna find it, but it's like called Crazy Samurai 400
the whole movie
versus
is
1.
7 minutes, and there's a fight scene. So the movie is the whole movie is one take, like it's a one shot movie.
Yeah, they said the one take action film sequence. That's how they said it, pretty much. And it was like
the whole thing is 77 minutes, or you mean like during the movie? During the movie, there's an action sequence.
During the movie, there's a 77-minute long action sequence.
How long is the movie?
That's what I need to find out. But it's in the process. What did it say? Art streamer, blah, 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 blah. Skip all that. The highlight, yeah, it just says the highlight of the film is 7 minute. Is a 7 minute action long sequence. So it didn't really tell me exactly how long the movie is, pretty much. Director Yuji Shimomura. Yeah, this is gonna be fun trying to say these names, man. And said he's crafted an epic achievement in action choreography. And it says Sakaguchi is the guy who plays Miyamoto.
Sakaguchi?
Yeah, that's the name of the guy. He plays a legendary swordsman named Miyamoto Musashi in 1584 to 1645. Whatever. A warrior undefeated in at least 60 documented duels, pretty much. So that's the whole gist of the movie. Pretty much, if y'all find out about it, go ahead and tag the link and put it in the comments so I can find out where it is. But it is a 77-minute sword fight scene. And I want to see it. I want to see it. I've seen the trailers and I've seen like some of the behind the scenes on how they're going to do it or whatever. But yeah, I want to see how they pull it off.
I want to see all of the fuck ups in that scene because there's got to be some bloopers that just had to make it in just because they was like, well, we can't cut.
They're going to be in the behind the scenes and there's going to be two guys and one with his arm cut off laughing in the background. Yeah, this would happen like earlier.
Good take, Earl.
He'll grow back.
Good take, Earl. That make me laugh.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who Earl is.
So Earl everywhere, man.
It is. Yeah.
You know, even in the midst of the world of the Miyamotos. There's Miyamoto, there's Sakaguchi.
And there's Earl.
There's you.
He hang right with them.
That's right there.
Shamamoto and Earl.
You don't got no last name.
Nope, just Earl. He got a name tag on some overalls, but nobody knows where he worked. You don't know if he's an electrician, a mechanic, or what. He's just Earl. I don't know what face over there whispering. He over there.
Nah, I said they call that nigga E-Boogie.
Yeah, you got to put your mouth near the mic like that. Whatever you doing right there, just keep doing that. I don't know what you were saying. I thought you was over there making a beat. I was about to start jamming. Hey, got me ready to throw a fucking. Let me shut up. That's gonna come off real crazy, even though I don't mean it that way. But it's gonna be quiet.
Oh, this is gonna be a goofy night.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. I'm okay. Let me just come clean with y'all out there, Pod Squad. I am exhausted. I am burnt out. I woke up right before this show. I went to sleep for an hour and then woke up right again. And then I'm still here. And I'm about to fall asleep again. But I'm making it. I just want y'all to know that though. So when I seem a little goofy, a little loopy, a little off, it's because I am. I'm crazy as hell right now. Yes, they deserve to die. And I hope they burn in hell. Shit.
I knew it. I knew it. As soon as you cocked your head up to the side and made that face, but it just popped in my head, man. I think you were telepath.
It's one of them, bro. It's one of them, bro. Mm-hmm. We making it by God, by the grace of God.
God. You seen them, Andrew. There's some jokes called those infomercials. It's like Fast 38, and they got the black dude screaming, selling like blessed like handkerchiefs or something. And by the grace of God.
Come on, get your personal prayer package and your prayer cloth. The blood of Jesus prayer cloth. You can put it in your Bible. You can put it in your mantle. You can put it wherever. That's the Curtis Thomas. That's the dude we used to watch at Juju Crib.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I remember
at the end of the day.
Nigga come back home from the club, nigga be watching fucking Curtis Thomas. Cause God. Y'all look up Curtis Thomas. He was one of the, I don't know if he still come on, but that was one of the funniest shows on TV, boy. That man be yelling for no reason with him big suits.
Yeah. No TV pastors be acting up, man.
And he had that big O.J. Simpson head. He is swole as fuck.
My parents, they watch, there's this one pastor they watch, right? And in the morning.
They be watching Kearney.
And his voice, is he the dude that be sounding like a robot with his voice? And them guys be out there exposed and stuff.
Nigga,
walking around like hoochies and hoes.
No, that sounds like Mr. from Color Purple Daddy.
No, man. I don't know. Man, my brother and my sister would tell me though, but this is pastor they listen to. And I swear to God, I thought he'd be cussing or something because he like, these girls out there, they out there. It sounds like he got one of those things, like he got a hole in the neck. Like he got one of those things he put up to his neck.
he got a sound voice, like a voice box for like when you got a stoma or something. Yeah,
he sound like he got the synthesizer thing on his mouth, or whatever.
Synthesizer. Nigga ain't got no goddamn vocoder on his neck. Like Teddy Riley. If you take your love away from me. Hell no,
nigga. Girls out there being Jezebels in the street.
I don't know what dude you talking about, but that pastor sounds hilarious. That sounds like a great sermon to just listen to and laugh at.
If a skirt ass and knees, she is for the streets.
You stupid as hell, bro.
That's what he sounded like.
Yo.
Oh man, my brother gonna tell me who that is. My brother and my sister. I'll be back with y'all with Pod Squad, but some of y'all probably already know. But let me get back to the good fucker.
I forgot all about we was in the middle of a segment, dude. I forgot we had started.
Just rolling with it.
I was over here just talking.
Just rolling with it.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Yeah. What was it? If y'all remember from the last Good and Fuckery, I told y'all to stop eating, Doritos and stuff for the FritoLay workers that's striking. So that
as my son got a care package in the mail from his grandmother with goddamn Doritos and Funyuns and like everything FritoLay make, spicy Cheetos, just all kinds of shit.
Well, it's cool to do it now because they come to agreement. They're gonna have higher wages, pretty much, and
good, son. You eat in solidarity with the workers.
Yeah. They say it gives all union members a 4% pay raise over 2 years and guarantees workers at least 1 day off each week. I still think that's kind of on the deal, but yeah, more than 500 of the 850 employees represented by the union went on strike July 5th, saying it was a toxic environment. And, they gave the normal corporate PR explanation. We feel very strongly that if we can reset the facility, we will address a lot of the staffing and overtime issues. What his name, Fisher said, they did it, but they're back in there. Your face is throwing me off. They're back in there.
Because I don't know what the hell you trying to say. You just like
Yeah, because I was about to finish the rest of his statement, but it just sounds like a regular corporate PR statement. And Alan, the more I read it, I don't even care about the statement.
I done knocked the microphone down.
I'm just happy they got something.
My God.
But yeah. But each FritoLay now, they got a pay raise pretty much. Next up, Michael B. Jordan is Superman still.
What?
Yeah.
When was he Superman in the first place?
So it's been this, like in the comic book, social media world or whatever, they try to promote stuff. You have celebrities time to time post something up, and then they'll have a big spectacle about it within the comic book media outlets or whatever. So, the idea was rejected a couple of times or whatever, but there's this version of Superman where in this universe, he's black and he becomes president, and his name is like Val Zod or whatever. So he's like, I think the son of General Zod in that universe or whatever. And Michael B. Jordan wants to play him. So he's actually producing it himself. He probably got some people backing him up, but it's supposed to go for be on HBO Max. Oh, what'd you say, Face?
Could be Tyler Perry backing him.
You said what? Who's backing him?
Could be Tyler Perry.
Well, that could be. Hey, you got the
possible.
big studio for it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
the resources.
I'm kind of conflicted because I'm not really for all right, let's have a black version of every white superhero or whatever. I'm really for hey, this just make new superheroes that just happen to be black. Instead of it's I think since the Miles Morales or whatever, I've been seeing an uprise of all right, this is the black version of Iron Man. This is the black version of Batman. This is the black version of Superman. They've been having a bunch of black versions of Superman pretty much, but and I'm like, hey, why don't we just make new black characters? Pretty much. But I am for black people producing their own stuff. So if he wants to be Superman, and I am for hey, not waiting for Hollywood to do stuff for you or whatever, go ahead and do it. You want to be Superman? Because if I wanted to be Superman and I had the production team to do it, guess what I'm doing? So I'm all for it.
So so they redoing the whole story of Superman.
No, it's in comic books from time to time or whatever. They just have writers. They'll just write their own flip on a character.
So that's what this is. It's like the Joker movie. It's like it ain't necessarily part of no universe or nothing. It's just this person wanted to do a movie with Superman and he wanted to put Michael B. Jordan as a Superman.
Yeah, it's really was a comic book series. I believe it was called Earth 2. I have to go back to it where Val's because I'm not really a DC head, but DC has a whole bunch of different universes, and each universe is a flip of the same thing pretty much. In one universe, instead of Batman, Bruce Wayne being Batman, his father ends up being Batman or whatever. And instead of Kal-El, Clark Kent, comes to Earth. This dude, Val Zod, comes to Earth, and he's actually black, and he's actually ends up being powerful. And, you know, black absorbs sun anyway, and that's the basis of Superman's powers and all that stuff. So that Val Zod has always been a character, like in, I would say probably in the past maybe 10, 15 years or whatever. But Michael B. Jordan, he found out about the character. He wanted to do a movie about it, and he picked it up pretty much. So
Pretty dope.
yeah.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
Man, I mean, hey, it's like, I feel like Michael B. Jordan isn't a bad actor. I think he just sometimes be taking any damn role. Sometimes.
He's also very much the same person in every role. Like, he's not very good at switching up. Like, he's just him in every role. So
that is true, man.
You can kind of start, like, his characters start to bleed into each other. Like, nigga, are you Killmonger right now? Are you Superman? Who are you? you Johnny Storm? Who are you?
He gotta be. Well, I think if he's gonna be this Superman, because this Superman is the president, he gotta have some type of change. He can't be Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? And be Obama. Obama man. That's basically it. You know what I'm saying?
Obama man.
That's pretty much it.
Say more. What you mean he can't be Killmonger and Obama? You mean like he can't be evil and being good?
Black President Superman is basically Obama. That's pretty much it. That's what I see when I like read like this. You said what now? Faith?
That nigga Obama got special power?
No. I just feel like they use the visage of Obama to like write parts of Val Zod's character, pretty much, since he becomes a black president, pretty much, or whatever. So that's all I feel. I don't feel like it's that anything more than that, pretty much. But yeah, I'm curious, so I want to see how this turns out. Pretty much.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's it. So next, you said what now, Face?
I check it out when it come on the TV.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on HBO Max. That's what it's supposed to be. We'll see when it comes out though, because they just in talks about it right now. So next on the list, I don't know if anybody, it's been going around, but the TikTok Black Dancer strike is still going on, and it has come. Yes, it is a thing, and it is coming out with some hilarious outcomes because the white dancers don't know what to do. So yeah, whenever you have time, if you're bored, check it out. You know, just YouTube it. Hey, black dancer TikTok strike or whatever, and you're gonna find some hilarious outcomes out there. Like they got, I seen this video of some white dancers. They try to do a dance for Meg Thee Stallion's Thought shit song, right? And that's pretty much it. Like every time like Meg Thee Stallion come out with a song, the black TikTokers make a dance, then somebody white cops it, then it becomes big all over media, pretty much. All right, so I seen one, and literally when Meg says hands on my knees, the white girls throw their hands up and go like this, and I'm like, that doesn't go with it at all. Like each time, like as soon as she says hands on my, like the dance does not go with it. And every time that I seen like
what you want them to do when she said hands on the knees, I know you.
I want them to follow the direction. Like if you're gonna make a dance for a song,
Pat is sensitive about them knees, guys. You better put them hands on them knees. Damn it, you know he wants.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to Megan's knees. Shouts out to Megan's knees. I say this on every episode. I don't understand, but I mean, come on, man.
It's becoming a weird thing.
It is. Not really, but anyway. Knees does a lot of work, man. You don't disrespect somebody needs to do that much work. Or maybe you do in certain circumstances. I can't talk tonight for nothing. Anyway, next on the
it's been a struggle. It's been a little bit of a struggle.
Yes. Long week. Next on the list, Lizzo is tired of all of y'all saying that she killed someone while crowd surfing.
Who said that?
I don't know, man, but evidently they've been hitting her up on her Twitter and everything. Say this rumor.
I never heard of that. So that rumor must have been local to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it must have been just her people talking about it. I ain't know about that one.
Well, when you a celebrity and you got social media, it's a cloud community around your social media or whatever of trolls and stuff, just trying to figure out a way to get the time in the light or whatever. So a lot of times if you're a celebrity and you're really into social media, you're not seeing the world outside of what your social media is saying pretty much. Especially if you're a big celebrity, a lot of times they're like isolated from the world just because maybe, bad PR at the time or just paparazzi in general or whatever. So, but I thought it was hilarious. So I brought it up on the Good and Fuckery.
That's real. Well, Lizzo,
I hope you didn't let them kill nobody.
I would hope not. That's very disturbing. I would think you would have heard about it if that was something real, though, that she really killed somebody by jumping on them.
But then money makes everything move. I mean,
I thought I was seeing it on multiple media or TMZ at least, but
a settlement.
The visual, the mental picture of that is pretty fucking wild, yo.
Like a WWE fight, like
a cartoon where you splat through
like
the
Jimmy
floor
Snooker fly,
bust through the floor like Kool-Aid. Oh yeah,
bodyguards gotta, they gotta take that right. That's what they need to do.
The bodyguard need a bodyguard.
In that situation, probably.
And if she throw her big body, God.
Hope the bodyguard guard his body.
And after she hit you with that body, God.
Yada.
Body, yada.
Gonna be some body bags.
Zip them up, as K-Sham would say.
Too much. All right. Good. Some good. Obama is now a minority owner of NBA's Africa business. The NBA launched its Africa entity in May and it values the business as a nearly $1 billion venture. NBA Africa oversees the BAL, which is held in its inaugural season last May. And the investors include, I'm going to butcher this name, Dikembe Mutombo. Okay, I might have Grant Hill and Junior Bridgman. Okay, I ain't noticed it was Mutombo until I saw Mutombo at the end. I was like, no. But that's cool. The league said Obama would use his stake in the NBA Africa to fund the Obama Foundation youth and leadership programs across Africa. So, yeah, there you go. This nigga is weak in the background.
I'm like, what the hell is that sound?
No.
You seen that Geico commercial? That nigga be smacking the letter down. Like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
No. Nigga just take off running. Bigfoot. Yo, Bigfooted people are hilarious. The nigga got like a size 20 foot. That shit be hilarious, yo. Because it just look like they running with olive oil feet. And they got
running with Ronald the McDonald feet.
Feet look like French baguettes.
Oh shit.
Walking with skis all the time.
Ski.
I wonder what the hell Manute Bowl doing.
Somewhere doing some type of philanthropy work, and his son plays in the NBA now.
Yeah, Manute, do you think?
Yeah. His son name is Bobo.
Oh yeah.
Bobo. Come here, Bobo.
That makes sense.
Bobo, make your feet feel fine. Bobo, they cost $1.99.
I don't know what's more impressive, that the Suns in the NBA, or you just that you already knew what was Manute Bol doing at this time. So I would have never really. I wouldn't know. I would have to Google.
Man, I'm into sports, bro. That's my shit. So sports, I be trying to stay up on it. Even if I don't catch the games, I try to stay at least in the general know of what's going on in most sports, because I don't know, I'm just addicted. Like, yeah.
What's going on in the world of cricket right now?
That I don't know. Yeah, you got me there. When we talking American sports, I got somewhat of a general idea, but you start getting into cricket, you lost me. I know what's going on in the Olympics right now, but I do want to watch some of them cricket games.
They said I thought I would try.
Because I will say cricket is fun as hell to watch. Like, I like it. I prefer to watch cricket than baseball if I got to pick. Actually,
I wouldn't want to watch nail one of them mother.
I can respect it.
Shit. Let me watch track and field or boxing in the Olympics.
I got you.
But
you know what I really like in the Olympics? I like that.
I like synchronized swimming in the Olympics as well.
I did not see that.
Because you gotta be on point, man. You got to be on point with each other, because you can't see each other. You in the water. You feel me? Like the waves of the water may make the other person do something different at a different time. So you got to be that on point. You feel me? Y'all gotta be that in sync. Y'all chemistry gotta be there for shit. Even that's true teamwork, yo.
That's real.
True.
Basketball, and the other team sports, you feel me? Like them, that's one thing. You got another person working against you, but you got a natural element working against you. Water, nigga. You can't beat water.
You can't beat water. You can't beat water.
It's water. That's what
that shit
Bruce
part
Lee
when you
said.
touch it.
Bruce Lee said you got to be like water.
Yeah, right.
Bruce Lee also told you brick don't hit back. Bruce Lee was real good at pointing out the obvious shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course brick don't hit back, Bruce. We know, Bruce. Of course not.
It will hurt hands.
No arms, Bruce. Duh, Bruce.
No,
duh, Bruce. How dumb were the people you teaching, Bruce, that you felt that you had to tell them brick don't hit back? You thought they were sitting around waiting on the brick to respond with a jab or two? Nigga, what the fuck? What the hell would you?
We all met people that dumb.
Like, think about these statements. Like, how dumb were the people that you were teaching, Bruce? So they that dumb that you got to tell them that the brick don't hit back, but you teaching them a deadly form of martial arts, nigga? Are you sure you want these dumb people walking around knowing how to kill people with a 2-inch punch?
Maybe they idiots about. Maybe they one of those people that
life skills.
They only good at one thing.
Oh, very good. But brick no hit back. No shit. I was hitting the brick to show my strength, I thought. I didn't think that I was supposed to be thinking that it was going to be a sparring match real quick. The fuck?
Oh.
That is, it'd be some dumb shit that people be saying back in the day, yo. And be thinking they dropping wisdom, but they really just saying some shit that's like dead ass obvious. Like, yes, nigga, we know. If the brick do hit back, we all need to carry our ass home and go to sleep, go lay down, because something wrong.
This the trip shit though. What if somebody told him that first, like, oh, Bruce, brick don't hit back. And then he threw a brick and be like, yeah, well, brick do hit back, though.
Craig said,
I know what happened with Burger.
Craig from Friday said brick hit back.
What is dick in the burger?
Oh, my face is so goofy when I laugh.
I know what happened to Burger. The concept of dick in Burger.
Oh, man.
Did we ever tell that story on here?
What?
The Tecumseh story.
Oh, I don't think we ever. I think y'all told me, but I don't think y'all ain't never said it up here.
So if we have never told y'all, Pod Squad, there's a lot of inside jokes that we have from just throughout the years. Some between Face and Pat, some between me and Pat, some between me and Face, some between like it's just, you know, we all got our own little like weird little quirky little inside jokes that have happened because we have just been on so many damn adventures. So oh man, you'll hear sometime we'll be talking about something and one of us will be like, I know what happened to Burger. Tecumseh, Burger. So the story behind that, man, goes back to high school, man. We maybe 15, 16, and we used to go on these church trips called conventions or whatever. And it basically be like all of the churches from the nation meet up in a city somewhere. And, you know what I mean? They have like fellowships and meetings and stuff. And they have like little, basically like Bible school sessions and stuff for the teenagers and kids and all that shit. So, but basically what basically turned into is a bunch of people getting into debauchery for a week. It's basically turned into like religious freaknik. So back in high school, you know, we used to be basically just wilding. So one year we had the convention and it was in Santa Clara, California. And the section of Santa Clara we were in is not very popping. It was very dry. It was like a business section. So it was really only two things to do every day. It was either basically like order pizza and walk around the hotels and holler at girls, or go up the street to the girls' hotel and hang with them, or like go up and down and walk the strip and go to these different little food places. It was like little restaurants and stuff up and down this little street. So every day we was basically going to, what was it? Was it Denny's Face? Was it Denny's or IHOP or? It was, yeah, okay, it was Denny's. So it was like the only place that had like decent food on a day-to-day basis that we knew like was gonna be pretty consistent. So we would go there every day. And one day we went, man, and it was this now mind you, we're 15 and 16. None of this would have happened had we been the age we are now and been understanding of stuff. But this is way back in like 90 something. So like understand this context, people, before I get into the rest of this. Please don't cancel us, okay? Just understand, like this is the pre-woke Face and Tears. So it was me, Face, and our homeboy Chris, man. And we go to this place every day. So one day we up there at Denny's, we done order some burgers and fries or whatever. You know, at that age, I don't care where you go, burgers and fries or chicken tenders and fries is pretty much the standard order. Like that's just what you're gonna get. So we sitting there, we waiting on the food or whatever. We sitting there geeking, like we loud as hell. We, you know what I mean, we laughing and joking and shit. And it's this indigenous brother that's over there, and he and he wiping the tables off. He like a bus boy, I guess you would call it, whatever. Like he busting the tables.
Nigga
What the hell? What was that? Yeah, so this indigenous brother was wiping the tables down. He was busting the tables. And so me and Chris sitting there, we looking at him, right? And at this point, like, you know, we done learned the white man's history. So, you know, it was only a few indigenous names that are at all of stature that they teach you about. They teach you about like Cochise, Tecumseh, and like, what is it, Sitting Bull or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only like 3 or 4 people that they actually teach about, you know, Pocahontas and Squanto, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? They'll teach about everybody. So anyway, the dude wiping the tables down, he keep gritting on us, looking at us bad as hell, right? And he's just like, you can tell he annoyed, like, damn kids over there. So we make up this whole story about this dude in our head, right? And his name is Tecumseh. And he over there talking shit about us, looking at us all bad, right? So we loud now, imagine, like we 15, 16. So we're to us, it's a private conversation. But to Dennis, it probably sounds like we are literally telling this joke to everybody. But we over there weak. Oh, Tecumseh. We done made up a voice for him and everything. Oh, those damn kids. Hey, come here. Come in here. All right, so we over here geeking, right? So anyway, food comes, burgers and fries come, right? So we you know how you prepare your food, you get your ketchup and stuff on there, your salt and your pepper, you know what I mean? You seasoning the food up the way you like it, whatever. So we doing that, and I can't remember whose burger it was, but somebody had something wrong with their burger. It was like something weird with the burger or something, and it just didn't look right to him. So I look over, and I'm just like, I know what happened to burger. Tecumseh put dick in burger. And we were like crying, laughing, bro. And for some reason, to this day, like that shit would come out of nowhere. Like to this day, if we were to see our homeboy Chris, like if we were to say that, he would probably like break down. Like it's just one of them things that, like, no matter how old it gets, it shouldn't be this funny still to this day. But god damn, Tecumseh. I tell you, boy, some shit just lasts. Stand the test of time.
Oh, shit. That shit's like they
you.
want some bread shit. Want some bread? Want some bread?
I don't even know why that was. To this day, I don't know why that's funny. There's nothing about that should be funny. Like there's no punchline. There's no moment. It's just literally you asking me, do I want some bread, as you hold a basket of bread. But why is that funny? And I sit there and spit Kool-Aid out of my nose, mouth, and every other facial orifice at once. It just all sprayed down the table in the middle of like somebody's anniversary banquet or something at church. It was some special moment for somebody, and I'm sitting there at the head table sneezing Kool-Aid. Because this nigga Chris just kept saying, you want some bread? Hey, you want some bread? You want this bread? You want some bread? I don't know why that was so funny to me. The dumb shit you laugh at, man, the dumb shit you laugh at, period, in life. Because I was about to say when you're 15, but then I thought about it, man, that shit funny to me now, and I don't know why. Oh man, funny to me.
Oh, this bitch crying, man.
Well, folks, Pod Squad, now if you ever out of the restaurant and somebody's looking at you like they about to fuck your order up, if you get that said order and it don't look right, you know what happened. Tecumseh
put dick in.
Go back to the good and fuckery.
Yes, back to the good and fuckery.
And we had a forgot we were in together.
Yes, we're still in the middle of the segment. That still happened, folks.
Man.
That actually happened, folks. Man. See, sometimes you just gotta let stuff breathe, man. You just gotta go with it, man. Wherever it takes you, man. Now y'all know something new about us that you didn't know before. And you know, you're gonna get these little nuggets from time to time because we've known each other that damn long. That's the funny part.
You never know what happens on the good and fuckery. Could be just listening in on the entertainment news, and next thing you know, some indigenous man just put his dick in your burger. I don't know. I personally just suspect it.
Some indigenous man put his dick in your burger.
That's some fuckery to me, literally. Literally, that's fuckery.
That ain't no mayonnaise. Don't you eat that. That is not no Miracle Whip.
It ain't no damn mouth.
That ain't no damn puppy. Damn, Gina talking about something. Oh, that's a cute puppy. I like your puppy. That ain't no damn puppy.
God dang.
That nigga was hitting with punches like that. Why was his wrist doing this? The hell did you gonna hurt like that?
He just massaged that were rat, that Caribbean were rat.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What was the dude name that came on the live, yo? That was talking about Martin, yo. That was a good time.
Oh,
yes, Ahmed. Yeah, that was funny. It was good times.
Oh,
all right,
man.
My bad. Go ahead with the good and fuckery, man.
Okay. I got you. Oh yeah, good. Will Smith is playing Venus and Serena Williams' father, and what's the movie name? King Richard.
Trying to remember what Venus. Let me see what Venus and Serena's father looked like. Okay, go ahead though. King Richard.
Oh, that's pretty much
You
it.
said
That,
King
all I
Richard?
saw was the drink. Yeah, the name is King Richard.
Oh, their father's name was Richard. Oh yeah, it was Richard Williams. I get it now. Let me see what this nigga look like.
Yeah, I was just scrolling Instagram, and then
I can
next
see
thing
that.
you know,
I can see that he not as dark as that man, but like there are some features. I can see him pulling that off. Okay. Okay.
I mean, and you know, Will Smith is good at, you know, like he played Muhammad Ali. He played so I know he played somebody else. Played Muhammad Ali. I'll think of it later. But shoot. I was scrolling on Instagram, and next thing you know, Will Smith Instagram popped up, and he said some big speech about, you know, the honor of acting is playing something that's meaningful or something like that, or whatever. And I'm like, who he playing now? Man. First, I thought it was, what is it, Arthur Ashe? No, he ain't actually playing.
Arthur Ashe? That would, nah, he shouldn't play Arthur Ashe. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Damn, who could play Arthur Ashe? Maybe
Arthur Ashe
Childish
like,
Gambino should be Arthur Ashe.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be dope. Yeah. Like Arthur Ashe was like the Tiger Woods of the 80s.
Yeah. With the tennis, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Virginia. We breed nothing but greatness.
Greatness.
Just what
bask in it. Bask in the Virginia.
Nigga, did you just rub your nipples?
No, I went like this. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, all right. It looked like you was like,
it's far away, man. This shirt's here, hands up here.
Stop it.
Okay.
Tell a friend.
You're rubbing the imaginary titties.
God dang Tiz talk about man cleavage the other episode.
Hey man, I'm telling you, show your man cleavage to your woman. Watch what happens.
More relationship tips from Tiz.
Yeah.
But the other thing I was going to say,
yes, back to the good and fuckery again.
Richard Williams. That's like two first names put together. Like,
never trust a man with two first names.
Richard Williams.
Richard Williams. Name is Williams.
Huh?
Venus and Serena Williams. Names? Yeah, there's like two first names. What William? You know, William could be like the first name.
Master William.
Yeah, like if somebody's short for Will, Willie, Bill. I don't know how William turns into Bill, but
Willie
that's some. I ain't never figured that shit out. It's like I didn't figure out how Richard turned into Dick.
Oh, you know what? I saw. It still didn't make no sense, but it was an actual history behind it.
I know how it happens to constantly put Dick in Richard.
All throughout history. It's a long line to Tecumseh and burgers.
Yeah, damn Tecumseh.
I'm Tecumseh. And my daddy before me was Tecumseh. And my grandfather before him was
shut up.
They come from a long side line of Tecumsehs. I have Tecumseh the 22nd. It's like the Phantom.
He said, oh,
like the Black Panther. Tecumseh the Black Panther of his tribe. And when he goes seek justice, he puts Dick in burgers. In order for you to get the name Tecumseh, there's a fight that you have to go against all the cousins in your family. And whoever wins Tecumseh.
Hey, look. You said all throughout history, Tecumseh been playing.
This time on The Good and Fuckery, episode 37. I don't want to cry. I'm laughing till the cries. Oh my God.
Oh God, bruh. Yo. I just realized this, yo. What has to be a good 22 years later, man. That nigga name was Tecumseh. Oh man. Oh God,
the revelations of when you
our
grow
show,
older.
Our show has definitely taken a turn for the worse, yo. Subscriber we lost last week. I understand, yo. I get it. But I've never had so much fun in my life. Oh my God, bro. Yo, that's funny.
Lose one, gang 500.
I can't believe that shit. That is hilarious. All right, go ahead with the good and fuckery, bro.
All right.
Let's get it together at some point.
All right. So I'm going to start the rumor. Okay.
Uh-oh.
The rumor is I think Jay-Z is going to release something soon.
Like an album? Like musically?
Album, maybe a track, maybe, you know what I'm saying? We already heard, well, some of y'all might have missed it, but that verse off of Kanye's album that he didn't drop, Donda or whatever. So, but I say this because Nas is releasing King's Disease 2 August 6th. And anytime Nas
hold on. What? Kings for G's?
King's Disease.
Kings for G's?
King's Disease.
King's Disease. Okay.
Yeah. King's Disease 2.
Okay.
Because when
did the first one come out? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember the first.
Last year, he got a Grammy for it. He beat Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs got pissed, and then not really, but then he rapped over one of Nas's beats, and it was a great song. Actually, I like Freddie Gibbs. But yeah, King's Disease 2 is coming out August 6th, and anytime Nas drops, Jay-Z drops something. Every single time. So either way, Nas fans is happy.
I won't be mad. As a Jay-Z fan, I definitely will not be upset at all. Come on with it. I'll take some good jiggle music right now. That'll work for me. Yeah. Come on, ho. Feed the streets, bro.
And then other news, Cardi B's Bodak Yellow makes YouTube history. The 2017 track is the fastest solo single by a female rapper to reach 1 billion views.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's all. That was kind of crazy.
No, that's pretty impressive.
And I'm going to top the good and fuckery off with a topic that you wanted to talk about, but you didn't exactly get to it on the live.
Okay.
I'm on Team Royce. I like Royce.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I like
Okay.
Royce 5'9".
Okay.
Now it all started when Ransom and RJ Payne said that they were the best ever. And I as far as bar for bar rappers, RJ Payne and Ransom, I'm not gonna lie, I've been on the low enjoying Ransom's random releases. I know a lot of people might not know, but Ransom, he was a rapper in the DJ Clue days or whatever. He had a group named 18. It was another dude named Hitchcock. I think they got into a disagreement, so Ransom is on his own. But Ransom is one of those spitters, man. Like every time I hear I never heard like a Ransom verse, even back then in the 2000 days, that I didn't like. Matter of fact, I listened to the 18 just for Ransom verses. Matter of fact, so
for you young kids that have no idea who Ransom is, him and Joe Budden are the reason that now y'all have this internet pull up. Let me record myself while I go pull up on my ops type vibe. Like, they was pulling up on each other and people was getting smacked on front porches and all kinds of stuff on YouTube back when YouTube was still in its infancy, and it was because of Ransom and them. DJ Vlad actually got his whole career off of following Joe Budden and Ransom and their beef. So yeah,
And
they
why
kind
Joe
of like
Budden
the
don't like Vlad
soldier
now.
boy of the YouTube stuff.
And that's why Joe Budden don't like Vlad now. Well, he's probably part of it.
This
Amongst all the other fuckery Vlad does. But yeah.
yes.
Yes. But yeah, I feel like every rapper, especially if you a bar for bar, punchline spitting, rapper that or whatever, should feel like they're the best rapper, period. But then Royce came in and he basically was like, to who? And he was like, do y'all check all the boxes or whatever? So I don't know.
Can you please tell me exactly what he means by that? I have my own thoughts about what he means, but he never explained what he means. So is that a standard term or something that I
No, it's not a standard term. It's basically something he probably said on the fly to explain, hey, I got these amount of accolades, or
what boxes does Royce check? I'm still trying to figure that out. What exact boxes does he check? I know he asked that of everybody else, but like, if we talking accolades, like I don't know that he's some rapper like that.
Like the best term for this, because this is all about underground, like rapidy rap, hip hop rap.
And that's what I'm saying. When you talking about that, was he even the best in his group?
It all depends. Like it all depends when it comes to Slaughterhouse. It all depends on what, because I feel like at one point of time, each one of them will have a verse that might outshine the rest of them or whatever in Slaughterhouse. Like I would still, if he's not the best,
I'm talking about consistently, like
consistently.
Yeah, everybody can have a moment where shit line up right, and I have a moment of greatness. I'm talking about like consistently. Was he the one that was like look to like, oh, you're gonna have the verse on this song most likely? To me, he wasn't, but I'm trying to see like more like what the public perception might have been or what other people.
I would say Royce is one of those ones where I would feel like other rappers would feel some pressure. Like not necessarily be afraid to be on a track with him, but they know that he's going to come with a certain amount of performance. So I'm going to come with a certain amount of performance because he has, I would say, his music has gotten better as far as topics and content over the past couple of years or whatever. If as far as like staying on the beat or riding a beat or whatever, like I believe when he wants to, because there's some times where he wants to put in so many syllable bars at one time that I feel like it doesn't ride the beat like it should or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie.
Is that one of the boxes that you should be checking though? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
what are these boxes? Let me know.
One thing. That's the one thing I need to figure out myself, because it's not like he posted anything on Instagram and like put up a list that says, hey, these are the boxes. You know what I'm saying? To check.
Man. If you're gonna come out here and you're gonna start talking about boxes and all that and challenging people on them thinking that they the best and all that, then my thing is this: prove yours. Don't keep talking shit. Rap, nigga. You would have been on 32,000 live streams whining because these niggas jumping me. Nigga, it's rap. Rap, nigga. You the best in rap, nigga. Stop trying to find help and rap, nigga. You had a chance to rap. You made a song. The shit did not go off as crazy as you thought it was gonna go. Niggas came back because you were still talking shit on lives. These live streams are the problem. It's these. Let's hang out on Instagram Live and talk shit to each other until
I think it
get annoying.
It makes the situation weird or whatever.
Yeah, because now you put me on front street in front of everybody. Now I gotta talk bigger shit than I normally would, etc. But rap, nigga, they challenge you on rap. Everybody done rapped at you. And I don't care what you said. I ain't heard nothing that nobody said that was that damn disrespectful that we can't keep it rap. So don't start like that's what pissed me off. He started talking like he wanted to, I don't know how to take it. And I usually like, man, ain't nobody trying to fight you and all that, man. Them niggas rapping. Rap, nigga. Stop ducking the rap smoke and the rap fade.
So out of the, because it was 3 involved, and I still to this day don't understand where, like, I probably got to look into the lives again to figure out where the Lupe fall into it or whatever in the conversation. But
so Lupe came in on one of the lives because Royce was talking. They were talking about who was nice and all that or something, and somehow or another Royce's name got mentioned on some stuff, but it wasn't on no crazy shit. It was just like on some, I might not agree with somebody said about Royce. What about somebody said about Lupe or whatever. So then Lupe came in with like with no shirt on, yelling and cursing and acting all crazy. Like you knew it was still about rap, but that was when the energy first shifted. And then what happened was there was a live with Mickey Fax and Royce. And during that live, Royce kept asking Mickey, do you check boxes? Do you check boxes? And this was like the live where Mickey was kind of explaining to Royce that Lupe won't on no, like, I'm trying to, like, no rah-rah shit like that. Like it was, just rap or whatever. Like, so somewhere in that conversation with Mickey and Royce, it started to get a little more weird because it started to sound like Royce was like downplaying Mickey's career and Mickey's abilities, right? Because he kept asking him, but do you check boxes? And everybody in the chat was like, well, what do you mean? Like, what? Check what boxes? Like Mickey dope as hell. He one of the best. Like, he one of them elite spitters. Like, you know what I mean? So that ain't even no question. So anyway, it kept going. And basically, it got to the point where Royce told Mickey, well, rap then. Basically, like telling him from when I'm watching it, which is why I think Mickey assumed the same thing. I got from that, oh, well, go make your record then and show me that you check boxes. Mickey did that, but Mickey from New York. And Mickey from the cloth of like, if we're gonna rap, then we're gonna battle on wax. So Mickey battled on wax. I don't see what he said nothing crazy, disrespectful or nothing. He just chewed your ass up lyrically. Like, nigga, Mickey went in on that shit. And I think Royce is just salty because he know that if he go in there, he ain't gonna make nothing that fire. It ain't gonna be that.
I don't think I'm trying to say. I don't think Royce on the first one took stuff seriously. Cause like that beat was too chill of a beat. And I feel like Royce is on some, I don't feel like Royce is on some battle tip, pretty much, just in general, just making music or what.
He better get it.
But at the same time,
kick his ass.
So what I was gonna ask, which out of the 3 have you heard? You heard Lupe's and Royce version, right? Also, right? Because I know you heard Mickey's.
Yes.
All right. So which one did you like the best out of the 3?
Mickey. I think Lupe's wasn't as hard as Mickey's. Royce's wasn't really a battle record to me. It was more just like a rappity rap record, but it wasn't like I'm going at anybody. I like Mickey's because it was direct, it was rappity rap, and the flows, it still was a good song. Like it was good music as opposed to just I'm battling, but the song sucks. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying some hard shit, but don't nobody want to ride to this. Like I would bump that Mickey shit. I was rocking with that shit. You feel me? I will also say Mickey has the line of the 3 songs for me, which I ain't heard another line like that in a minute. So I really fuck with that. So that what is it? Here come the cliffhanger, like Cosby Closet.
Oh yeah.
That is fucking. It's right there. It's right in front of everybody for 30 some years, 40 years, and nobody ever popped that out. that I love those type of bars. Like it's right there when you hear it. You're like, oh my God, how did nobody ever say that? But he said it.
Oh no, I love it. I love those jokes. I love those bars.
Cliff,
Yo, that one of those that the light bulb hit your head type bars.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I also like
Mickey.
I also like listening to songs that I've been listening to forever. And then I listen, and it's been a while since I listened to them. And then I listen to it again in my adult years, and I catch something that I just didn't catch before.
It hit a little different now that you've been through some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a Royce bias because I always liked Royce since like that Scary Movie song back in high school with him and Eminem, pretty much. I always liked his bars or whatever.
That was the song that got me into Eminem, actually.
True. Yep. And it was another one of them. Boom, with him and Premier.
Boom to you too. Boom. Guess who stepped in the room?
It's a Premier beat, and Royce was on it. This was like the first time I heard Royce with his own song or whatever, because this was like early in his career. And he, what's that first verse he said? I'm the verbal spit.
Atomically.
That was Inspector Deck, man. What is that? I'm the verbal spit Smith Wesson. I come through with slick spit and quick wit. They'll split a split second. I never heard anybody say I split a split second. So from then on, I was like, all right, I'm kind of hooked.
I don't know how your wit can split a split second though. I don't get it.
It's just the way you put it as far as the bars.
See, that's what I mean by Royce. Like you put all them syllables together for it not to make sense. Like, yeah, the rhyme pattern, the rhyme scheme, the amount of syllables you pieced up is dope, but where's the meaning behind it? Like, I'd rather you do all of that and then at least say something at the end. Like at the end of that, I should come away with something that still makes sense. It's an entendre or whatever, but it still makes sense. Like entendre should make sense both ways, not just the one way you had to try to squeeze it in there for the punchline. But that's my opinion. You know, that's just how I be.
You're not gonna make me not like that bar anymore. I like that line. He said, "Split a split second."
No,
I'm one of those basic people.
Man, you love that line, bro. I'm not mad at you.
And I'm like, oh, nobody else has ever said anything like I can split.
Because that shit don't make sense. What the fuck they gonna say it for?
Oh man, I like superhero shit.
I'm going to split a split second.
I'm sorry, Tiz, and this is where we're going to differentiate.
What does that mean?
This is where we differentiate. I like when rappers say superhero shit. I get it that all right, we like music where we learn. I love life songs. I love life songs where you relate to the song. But sometimes I just want to hear somebody say some crazy shit. That like I want to see somebody say some crazy shit, some shit that sometimes I want somebody to say some unbelievable shit. Of course, I know that this guy can't punch somebody through a mountain. But
see, punching somebody through a mountain, I get that though. That's different. Mm-hmm. That's hyperbole. Mm-hmm. That's hyperbole. What does split a split second mean? That's what I don't get. Like
impossible. I would probably have to talk to Royce about it.
That's not impossible. It just don't make respect, man.
You ain't gonna get it. This is just one of the moments where, all right, we just not our taste.
I don't get it. It ain't even about taste. I'm just trying to figure out what does that mean.
Mm. Maybe it makes sense if you hear it with the song or whatever. But anyway, well, let me go back to what we were talking about before because we drift. Lupe, I didn't enjoy so much, but I respect Lupe lyrically, but I just didn't enjoy that song too much. He sounded like he just got a little too emotional over it. And I don't know what they had gone through with their podcast or whatever, or how he felt with the podcast and whatnot, because I felt like that was a lot of
that got real
into it. Yeah, because they ended the podcast. They totally Joe Rory mauled the podcast after that. So
yes.
Yeah. So that was cool. And I think I like Mickey's joke just because it wasn't no drama in it. And it was just all performance. I mean, his impersonation of RJ Payne was, I thought he got RJ Payne on the track at first, pretty much. I like
Agreed.
when he was attempting to do Ransom,
Yeah.
it just sounded like, to me, it didn't sound like an impersonation of Ransom. It just sounded like you just rapping to me.
Right.
I feel like, okay, you probably word for word written down or whatever, and performance wise probably said it the same way, but Ransom voice is, I think Ransom voice is the deal breaker on that. Like, if anybody else ran I can't even talk. Shit, what am I trying to say? If anybody
else does Ransom's voice,
rhyme like Ransom, it's just gonna sound like somebody rapping or whatever.
I got
but
you.
when rap,
it's his
rapping,
voice that sells his bars more.
Exactly.
I got you.
And not necessarily his voice sells it, but it's like a cherry on top of what is already a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's what
like,
gives it that final oomph.
Yeah.
Like that pizzazz. Like, oh, that's the It was good. Like that'll take it to great.
Yeah, like a lot of times with rap, it's all the voice. Sometimes it's like
voice does matter. Because you sound like that dude that Gator Girl put us on to that time, the AR or whatever. That I don't care what he said. That's not gonna go.
He's going to Grammy next year.
Yeah, he gonna win the Grammy
next year, man.
Yeah, for a best comedy album.
But as long as he win one.
Yeah, it's some rappers that like I respect them like lyrically or whatever when I just like listen to them, but I'm not always going to them first. Like for example, Talib Kweli, I respect him. It's some songs that I actually like from him, but I can't listen to his voice all the time. I just can't. I can't listen to him all the time. It's like
where you go, why you say that.
It's like sometimes if I want to hear somebody rap hard, I want to hear that anger in his voice. He don't sound like, even when he has anger,
not
in
enough
his
aggression
voice,
there for you.
Yeah, it's not enough aggression to me. And
he's too peaceful.
Somebody probably flip what I say and call it a diss, but yeah, niggas know what voices sound like.
I get what you mean. And I get what you mean. It's like I don't want to hear somebody who always sound peaceable. Sometimes I want somebody who's by the rage.
And I think that's the effect that I have with Lupe. Now, my brother probably mad at me. Lupe is like one of his favorite rappers too, but it's like, I don't know. I don't go to Lupe for aggression. Like I go to Lupe, and then if I listen to him with aggression, it's like it don't.
The voice don't have the conviction in it.
Yeah. Like when you hear, if you want to hear aggressive rap, you want to be able to feel that shit to the point that like you would say that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like I feel like sometimes if certain rappers write the aggressive rap and somebody else said it, you would like it more.
Got it. Yeah, I feel.
And that's not.
Some people are better as ghostwriters, and they don't know it.
Shoot, I felt the same way about certain raps that I
Gilly
made.
the Kid was like that. Like when he did songs, it didn't go, but if he gave it to somebody else, yeah, you got you one.
Yeah, man.
I feel that.
Mickey Facts, he still did his thing though. And Mickey, I say he's one of those people I don't expect a whack rhyme from.
Yeah, I ain't ever heard a whack verse from him.
But
that's real.
I think Royce's biggest biggest fault or whatever flaw is that sometimes you got to do way too much work to get the bar. And sometimes it's good to work to get the bar. Like I said earlier, like, you know, you listen to songs from a long time ago and you hear something, you know, like you didn't hear before or whatever.
Right.
But sometimes it's like, all right, sometimes I just want to listen to music. I don't want to have to like examine every freaking bar. I just want that song to hit me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't need to pull out that encyclopedia for every song. Sometimes I just want to easy listening.
Yeah,
just spoon feed me on this one. Don't make me work for it.
Yeah, I don't want to know every piece of social media, like social event, to just figure out the bar sometimes. So, I mean, sometimes I like that. If it, and sometimes I don't. But
Right.
hey, and this is me with a Royce bias,
No, I
saying
get that.
that pretty much.
That was one of the things that Mickey actually pointed out in his song, like in Race, that Royce
Yeah,
likes
he
to
said that.
piece a
Okay.
bunch of current events together and shit.
Yeah, he did say that shit. But hey, some people, it sometimes at the end of the day, you just gotta be like, hey, that's that rapper style, and that rapper's been doing it for that long. It works for that rapper. That might not be your cup of tea. And growing up with music, I'm like, that's the way I listen to music now. Like, this is my cup of tea right now. This is not your cup of tea right now. This is your cup of tea right now. This is not my cup of tea right now. So
right.
Yeah, that's my rant on that.
Face you over there?
I'm just listening to him about his tea.
Oh, okay.
About your cup of tea and his cup of tea and what's not and what it is, and I ain't got no cup of tea, so I mean, hey, it is what it is with me.
Gotcha.
You got a cup of tea, man. That's that good Outcast down south rap cup of tea.
Oh no, that ain't a cup. That's a big old gallon jug, man.
That is
That's
down south.
a
They got the gallon
jug of sweet tea.
Yeah, that's it. What is it? What's that dang? I can't think of nothing right now. What is the name of that chicken place? Because they always have like the jug of teas up there.
Hardee's?
The Hardee's did too, but
Bojangles?
Bojangles did too. Yep.
Popeyes? Pretty much all of them got a gallon of tea. KFC?
Every southern
Yeah, I just needed one.
Every southern chicken place gonna say you have gallon of tea.
Yeah.
Actually, a big jug of tea would be would hit right about now. Actually, now that I think.
A big jug of tea will hit about any time of the day or year, night, whatever. Like tea, sweet tea, just good as hell all the time if it's made right. But you can't, like, people can't fuck it up though.
Jug of tea.
When that tea,
Don't give me no.
That tea be tasting old.
Yeah, and that sour taste to it, whatever.
Sour.
Like
I don't know what kind of tea you drinking, but you need to get that back for real. That's
it has like that bitter taste. That's my
that bitter taste.
Bitter taste.
What'd you say for that?
That's that tea to be all the way at the end with the grinds in it.
Yeah. But people
nobody want no gritty tea.
That diabetic barely have sugar in it tea or whatever.
No, I need the sweet tea where you like put a gallon of sugar, like the bag of sugar in the bottom of that big barrel. Then you pour the tea in while it's hot, and you stir in another bag of sugar as you pour the hot tea in. That's how you got to make it. I'm telling you, if you do it like that, it's going to be the perfect sweetness every single time. I know, because I used to work at Waffle House and I used to make the best sweet tea. The whole night shift crew used to, like, that first rush, right when I be getting off, when y'all used to come scoop me up and we about to go to a party and shit, right then, that first rush of people that be coming in, boy, they used to be like, man, your damn tea be good as hell. Niggas be mad as hell when that shit run out. They fuck around and get there like at, like 1 o'clock in the morning when that shit gone. They be like, damn it, we done got that damn night shift tea.
I don't understand people that don't like sweet tea, man. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Some people don't like tea at all. Some people don't like coffee at all. I think it's just like certain flavors, is our acquired tastes.
My stomach don't like coffee. I know that much.
Man, I'm telling you, and that's the thing. Like, I don't mind the taste. I actually appreciate it because it does actually, the caffeine does actually work to wake me up or whatever.
Totally love coffee.
But that shit, like, it wake up my bowels for the rest of the day. Like, I drink 1 cup in the morning at 8 a.m. and like it's 8 p.m. and I'm still letting them fire. Like, god damn, man. Like, fart rockets just blowing off all night. Like,
I gotta get
assy as hell. I'm walking through the halls of my job, just letting them off. Toot toot. Oh, beep beep. I mean that shit. Then I'm back and forth to the bathroom all day, stomach feeling funny. Then I start sweating and shit. That should be having me all like when you drink a energy drink and it don't do right with your system, and that shit have you like jittery a little bit. Like that should be like that. I be getting all hot all of a sudden and sweating and shit. Nah,
yo, 5 Hour energy drink does that, and that shit is the devil. I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that shit is some rocket fuel or something.
Yo, I don't know what it is, but I know if you got anxiety or nerve problems, do not drink 5 Hour energy drink. It does not do good with your soul.
That
it
shit
does
like
not.
Shit like
it'll
that.
wake you up. But man, I'm worried. I'm in drinking that joint, be worried about stuff I don't even normally be worried about. Like all the time. Like
hope this gum wrapper don't get me in trouble for littering.
That stuff is the devil. You know how the extra healthy, I'm vegan people or whatever warn you about stuff. Pretty much, I'm being one of those with 5 Hour energy drink. Man, there's something about that. The way people should be scared about vaccines is the way people are scared about vaccines.
No.
Be scared.
I can't have that piece of candy. That has a chemical in it that kills butterflies in Guatemala.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now, y'all should be like that with 5 Hour energy drink, cause
I'll mess with that shit. I'm good on that.
Yeah, that's but yeah, that's my rant on 5 Hour energy drink.
I don't mess with nothing that it say cherry is the flavor, but when you taste it, it don't taste shit like cherries.
It tastes like that's what it is.
That shit tastes like battery acid or something, or like medicine, like
with
something that you drink
some type of
for recreation should not taste like medicine.
They made that junk with the Scarecrow's fear gas. That's what they made that stuff. And shit, they don't do nothing but make you all antsy.
That's clever as hell, the Scarecrow's fear gas. I like that.
No.
That was pretty good there.
All right. And that was a good and fuckery, y'all.
Woo! Good and fuckery.
I think we really ended that a long time ago, but yeah, because I ain't saying yeah yet.
I'm gonna tell y'all guys, that's about an hour and a half of our show there, buddies. I did not expect that to go that way, but all right. Into my next topic. Ride or robble. That's gonna be the motto for tonight. So yeah, man. I wanted to ask y'all and just get the conversation going on. What decade? The 80s, 90s, 2000s, the aughts, or those 4 decades. Which one of those decades do y'all think had the best music? And when I say that, I mean like collectively, as in the major 4 buckets or genres of music combined. So the best rock, pop, hip hop, and R&B combined.
You got to combine all 4 of them. If you combine all the aspects of music, I mean all the genres of music, I should say, like it makes it harder, because not everyone like is good in the same decade. You feel me? So like the pop, I feel like the 80s pop music and stuff like that, that's more classic. You feel me? Like you can put that 80s pop on and rock anytime. Where some pop now is just more like blasé, and it's just out there to be out there real quick, and the next week it ain't nothing. So, but when it comes to rap, 80s rap to me sucked ass. So
you want into that? Come on now, get down. We got the breaks. Yeah,
no, I can't get broken glass everywhere. Nigga, I know that. That's
you want into that hip hop that make you lose your teeth?
No, that's just hip hop pointing out shit. I can see that myself.
Broken glass everywhere.
Everywhere. Need to vacuum the carpet because it's floor on the floor. It's all right. I can do that shit. I don't like 80s rap. It was trash. Rap was in its infancy. So,
I ain't never heard nobody say that pointing out shit when they talk about 80s rap. That is hilarious.
Because everybody afraid to say it. Everybody want to be like, oh, we got
dirty dish. That nigga said dirty dishes.
It was the beginning, so you got to expect it. Like,
That is hilarious, yo.
Like,
Oh, fuck.
To me, to me, rap was in its greatest, like in the transition from the 90s to the early 2000s. You feel me? Like late 90s, more late 90s. Where you had the transition of more different styles of hip hop coming out. You didn't just have that one hurrah and observational rap. You had gangster rap. You had the conscious rap. You had the different aspects and the different genres coming out. So rap was in its teenage years and it was blossoming. So I feel like the 90s in the early 2000s was the best time for rap. But as far as pop, the best time for pop and stuff like that was like the 80s, man. Because, I mean, come on, Hall & Oates. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's classics from the 80s, man. It's like classics from the 80s. Any song that you can take from Scarface is going to rock.
True.
I don't care what year you put that on, it's going to rock, man. But you take something like a Katy Perry song from 3 years ago and who the fuck is this shit? I don't want to hear this shit.
I don't know, man. Fireworks
but
go hard,
in the
yo.
same aspects. But in the same
Gotta dim the lights, let it shine. Cause baby, you're the fire. Oh, no. No, that ain't y'all shit.
You're not comparing Katy Perry to no 80s pop. Katy Perry get buried in the 80s.
Baby, you're the fire.
But then, are we talking about country music too?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I don't even know a lot of country music from certain decades.
I'm not versed enough.
Yeah, I don't even know. That's why I kept it the shit that I was like, okay, these are the basic genres that all three of us would kind of have an idea about.
Pop, R&B, soul, and stuff like that. I'm going 70s, 80s, man, because that's when everybody had like their feeling in it. I mean, like we really had emotion. We really had like people were talking about something with substance, and it was just coming from a place of joy. You feel me? Like with the pop and stuff and the soul, like the soul music really touched your soul. You feel me? Like I can go put a 70s track on now, and I don't care what age you are. You can be in your teens and that 70s music hit you. You sit there, let's go. You go, oh shit, OG on some real stuff right there, ain't he? But to the same instance, I can put a R&B song on from like 3-4 years ago, and I'm like, man, this shit is all you talking about, just sticking it in. I mean, there ain't no soul in this. Like I can make a song about sticking it in. Come here, girl, let me stick it in to the beat.
Come here, girl, let me stick it in. What, nigga? What?
Nothing but the hits from the pot.
To a beat.
Yo.
Shit.
Come on, girl, let me stick it in.
I got a pill. Come on, man. Like
pudding.
Like rap. But that also comes with the age of the music, because I mean, like pop, it won't in its baby years in the early 70s and 80s like rap was. So rap had to mature and get to that place where it could blossom and flourish and get to that real goodness of it. You feel me? Like the way it was in the early 90s and mid 2000s, where in the 70s and 80s, the other forms of music had already blossomed. They'd already been there. So they were already in their groove where people can find how to just get in that type of music and find their niche. Where rap, you were just trying to make it then. To be a rapper, you just trying to mimic off what the next man did. It won't no on set niches and on set grooves, where now you got your conscious rap, you got your mumble rap, you got your weird ass rappers who rap about just whatever. You got
that's me.
Rap, you got Belgian rap. You got every different sector of rap now. So rap has grown. So I don't think I can answer that question as far as just put all four of them into one decade. Like, yeah, this is the decade, all four of them, because rap is so new. It didn't fall in with nothing else. So
I got you. Okay, Pat, you want to take a stab at it before I get into it?
I agree. I agree with Faith mostly. Like my favorite 90s was like my favorite. 90s is what got me into rap or whatever. I was like, shoot, the first, and this is because I had an older sister, I ain't have an older brother, but the first rap song I ever heard was Push It from Salt and Pepper. That's like the first rap song that I can remember. That was like, for real, that's like the first rap song, and that's because my older sister was playing it. Whatever.
I
rap.
don't even know why that's so funny, bro. So please understand. Like, I have no idea why that's funny. It's just, I'm just imagine like a 4-year-old Padawan in the crib. Put pussy real good.
The beat, you like
Get up on this.
like that's one of the greatest 80s beats ever. Like it was so great. Cameron redid it. Like, come on, it was great. But
he did redo it. Oh man, I
Mhm.
forgot all about that song. Okay, yep, he showed up did. Yeah, that happened.
Yep.
That was the thing
And
that happened, y'all.
that was a thing that happened. A lot of things with Cameron is a thing that happened, and it's hilarious.
Big things are going with him.
But I think my favorite era of music would be the 80s, but not because of rap, but more like that Sade, it was like a jazzy, spacey feel, like Denzel, what's his name? Wankster. I know I'm gonna look this up, man, but it's or whatever. It's one of my favorite like producers from the 80s or whatever. And I think, and like as far as musically, 70s music is probably the all-time best music ever, because every piece of music that is out right now is basically based off 70s and 80s music, especially things from the 90s. Like there's still elements that they learned off of the 80s and 70s music that they bring in. It might be new technology, it might be new sounds or whatever. I will say that's the best thing about new music in the new era is just the sounds right now. Like the sounds are just like great. I wish we could take the sounds from this era and give it back to the artists in the 80s and see what crazy shit they come out with. But like at a base level, if me just pressing play and hearing what I want to hear that sounds good to me or whatever, I think that 80s jazzy, spacey sound, Sade chill sound is where it's at for me as far as music. Like I can listen to that all day. Oh, that's his name. His name is Dexter Wansale, and he got this like a lot of people sampled from him or whatever. Like like as far as rappers and stuff like that. But he got this like type of music is whatever that's like it's like jazz, but it's a bunch of spacey sounding sounds. Like it's like or whatever. Like it's funk music or whatever, but like it's that. And then you have like Parliament, like they're still remixing songs from the 80s and 70s and turning it into whatever twerk version. I know City Girls got some, what was the Twerkulator song or whatever.
Yes.
And they basically took beats from the 80s and 70s. So it's got to be one of the greatest eras if they keep taking from it now. And I mean, now they're dabbling into the 90s era R&B and sampling that too. And I'm not going to lie, that's like, as far as R&B goes, just regular R&B go, I think 90s kills it with as far as R&B. That's when R&B shined the most, pretty much. Like, to me, that just make, as far as like, if you go to like any party and they just playing like R&B or whatever, majority of that is coming from the 90s. And a little bit at the end of the 80s with Keith Sweat and everything too. They might start off with
that. Come on. I did that just so I could get Face to do that. Yo. He be sounding just like Bobby in the background. We got something coming. It's all it just come out of nowhere.
Man, he did that.
I love it.
He did that like, yeah, let me remind people I'm in the background.
We got something coming. Bobby's still here, y'all.
But I will say the most fun I've gotten out of music is the early 2000s, because that's the era where we did all our crazy shit together, pretty much. So I still, matter of fact, I still remember playing Undertaker that T.I. song, and Chewy come along, make the hook tone, and then y'all start rapping, and then whenever I get a chance, I'll rap at the end, pretty much. So that's just one of those 2000s is just one of those moments where like I got a lot of memories, crazy memories with that music. So that's still gonna be a place in my heart, pretty much. But if I'm sitting by myself and I'm just chilling and I want to go to another planet, I'm probably listening to like 80s Sade, pretty much.
Okay. I think for me, it's definitely the 2000s. From 2000 to 2010. I feel like on the R&B tip, it was still the era of people still you still had choices in R&B. You had fucking music, but you also had love songs as well. It hadn't all the way switched to we just talking about fucking. It was still kind of some of that old era still. It also gave us some of my favorite R&B artists like Neo and them, like, you know what I mean? Like for me, those I really rock with their music. Like Usher kind of hit his groove around that time. Confessions and stuff started to come out. Like, so we had like just some big time R&B in that point. We also
Lovers and Friends.
Right. We also got rock taking it to a new level when it comes to stuff like Linkin Park and even Limp Bizkit when they first came out. That fusion of like hip hop and rock started to happen in that time, and I'm a big fan of that. Even bands like Creed and shit. Like I think that style of rock started, the power ballads type thing started making a comeback, and I really like that type of rock, so I'm a big fan. And then with hip hop, you had so many different genres all flowing at once. You had the crunk movement starting, you had the snap movement during this time, you had the rock star movement during this time. You had the
Party like a rock.
Right. You had 50 Cent making his impact on the game. You had Kanye coming into his own during this time. Like so much
mixtape era.
Right. So much that like we now look at as like our classic hip hop moments was happening during that 2000 to 2010 period. So like I feel like out of all four genres, it's like the time where like there's no time where like all of them were equally as great, but I would say like the closest time we got for me is like them 2000 to 2010, that decade. Like I feel like every genre was just doing something really cool at the same time. But yeah.
I can't lie. The 2000 era was one of the greatest times of my life. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it was pretty special. But even just from a musical standpoint, it was pretty special.
And it was the perfect time for me to start growing my dreads because Wayne was on a rampage and he had that one song, Lollipop. And every time we go to the club, guess who gets attention?
All the single ladies.
Shut up.
Oh, Face must be that took a break. He used to be right there on that one. Oh.
But y'all want to see some amazing stuff. If y'all were ever around us at a club and the right song comes on and for some reason Tiz wanted to dance battle someone, it is the most epic shit. I don't know if you remember that, what was it, Club Mystiques? It looked like an old Golden Corral, but we went in there, it was always a group or something. Somehow, some way, you ended up dance battling somebody. It was amazing.
Yep, it happened a lot. It did happen a whole lot.
And I realized
battling somebody. I was really big into that back then. Yeah. Even when people didn't even want to dance battle, I battled people that didn't even know that they were in a dance battle. They were just enjoying themselves at the club with their friends, and I'm sitting there battling the fuck out people. Motherfucker, you gonna eat your head, then spit it out, then I'm gonna shit it, and then I'm gonna kick it over here. And yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, that shit move was hilarious.
If they had had like a true life of like I'm addicted to battling, that would have been me. I can't stop battling people. I just keep walking up to them, doing break dance moves and shit. Yeah, it was bad. But on the other hand, it did contribute to a lot of us getting the right type of attention back then from the ladies. I'm just saying. I did spark off some groups of girls that wanted to come over just because I was over there, you know, eating and shitting somebody's head out at the moment. Next thing you know, everybody going home with a little poo-poo. Little poo nice. Little poo-poo, you know, little poo-poo, little poo-poo platter, you know. I might have been pop locking it.
I was fucking a lot back then.
Doing a dance mating call.
I recall some of my dance battles having you end up on the floor with girls, Pat.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. Like, Lil Wayne made a song called Lollipop, and it changed my life personally. I ain't even gonna lie.
When locks meet opportunity.
Yes. And I'm not ugly, so it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might have been other dread dudes, but I'm not ugly. Those other ones were a little harsh in the face. Well, every guy is harsh in the face to me, but I'm by comparison. You know what I'm saying? I got my mom's looks.
I got my mom's looks. That is funny for reasons I'm not quite sure, but
I don't know why either, but it's hilarious.
Yes, I got my mom's looks.
My mom's gorgeous, so I don't care what the best.
I ain't mad at you, Playboy. Salute to the queen. But yeah, man, Pod Squad, y'all tell us who y'all favorite, what y'all favorite decade is, or what y'all think the best decade for music was. And when I say music, again, not your favorite genre of music, but objectively, kind of just like out of all of the decades and all of the genres, like the best decade for music overall. What y'all think? Let us know down in the comments below. And yeah, man. Face, what you got?
So, this week, I figured I'd go a little old school.
Ooh.
From before we started even recording. We used to play little games on when we used to talk and shit over the phone.
Can you please explain that? Can you please say that one more time? Pause all that. We didn't play no games, y'all.
I figured I'd bring it back a little old school segment from before we even started recording. Before we started recording, as we all know, we just started getting up and conversing every week on a little, just have everybody just meeting up, 3 or 4 of us. And back then, I used to bring a game to the table, a little game I called Would You Rather.
Jesus,
this is like the Russian roulette.
I knew it. Yeah. God damn it.
I'm gonna roll up.
So I'm definitely gonna edit in the face disclaimer before this part when we release the episode. Audio people, you know, y'all get all the raunchy shit because standards and practices ain't as bad on Spotify and Apple, but YouTube, when y'all see the face disclaimer, y'all know what to do.
Yes. So. Number one, I figured I'd bring it back from another other old school question. I believe it's one of the first ones I've ever asked y'all, so I'm gonna just bring it to the podcast this time. Number one, would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean with no supplies, or stranded in the middle of the desert with no supplies?
Desert.
Yeah, I'm thinking desert too.
Yeah,
because the ocean is way scarier. Like the ocean, all right, you're a land creature. So you're in the ocean, you're in the middle of the ocean, you really can't do nothing. You're at a handicap. And everything that could possibly eat you can maneuver and with ease all around you. You don't have no way of defense unless you're strong enough to fight a shark and swim. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're stranded in the middle of the ocean, it's like you're falling. Like, it's almost like similar to just falling in the middle of the sky. You know what I'm saying? You're just waiting for something to pick you off. It ain't gonna be nothing but a God and miracle if you actually get saved. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm on land if I'm in the desert. You know what I'm saying? I'm black, I got skin. Maybe, hopefully, the pigment will.
I'm black, I got skin.
I got.
As if you're something else, you know. Like you walk around with just your muscles out. Got your muscles all out.
I got heat resistant skin. That's what I mean to say. Hopefully, it's not as weak as I'm thinking it is.
Right.
Compared to Africa heat or whatever. Hopefully, I eventually evolve. Hopefully, I can actually find a place of civilization or whatever. But I have more chance of finding civilization somewhere where I can actually maneuver and walk around on than in the middle of the freaking ocean, unless Atlantis exists or whatever, or it's some miscellaneous random oil factory in the middle of the ocean. They have those out there. I'm shit out of luck. I can't really swim like that. Shark gonna look at me like snacks.
So I believe it's gonna be 3 deserts because I'm gonna say desert too. Middle of the ocean without no tools, you really can't catch nothing, kill nothing. You feel me? In the middle of the desert, I can grab something and bang it against the ground a couple of times and kill something, a worm or a lizard or something. But you're in the middle of the ocean with no supplies. Like you say, like everything out in the ocean can maneuver around you. In order for you to try to get something, you either got to put your hand in there or get in the water. And at that time, you put yourself at more risk to be prey instead of predator. On land in the desert, I mean, it's fair game. I mean, like, if I can get my hands on you, I could possibly kill you because we all on ground. Like, it is what it is. It's just more for a land animal that which we are. It's just, it'll be easier on the desert. So I believe there's 3 deserts for all 3 of us.
Shoot, even if you're on a boat, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely desert.
Yeah, even when you're on a boat, man, you still screwed up. That boat don't got gas.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking about like the most basic of human needs, water. If you on a boat in the middle of the ocean, it's like the fact that he says ocean is very key to me because that means you ain't got shit around you but salt water and you can't drink that. If I'm in the desert, I might be able to find like a little underground spring or, find some type of a plant, some type of desert plant that I can extract some water from. You know what I mean? Or maybe even find a desert river as I'm walking through the desert. You never know. But what I'm not going to find is no drinkable water in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. You're going to end up like
a shark tooth in my ass.
Like old dude at Waterworld. Y'all remember that movie?
Didn't he have gills?
Yeah, he had gills or whatever. But he also had this contraption that he had that turned piss into drinking water.
Into drinkable water.
Yeah, man. If you want to do something like that and drink your piss, then you go ahead. But I ain't really. I'm looking for options where I ain't got to
drink piss.
Yeah, I'd rather not
even my own.
If I ain't got to. I don't want to drink no damn piss. I'm good on that.
Yeah. And I think I go a little silly with the next one.
Oh, bro.
Would you rather your significant other have an extra nipple or no nipples at all?
An extra nipple. I like sucking on my wife's nipples.
Where is the nipple located?
It's actually very enjoyable for me. So yeah, an extra nipple. You said where is it located? Oh no, she put that shit in the middle of her forehead like a titty unicorn, and I'm gonna suck the hell out of that shit. I love that.
That's the key.
Come here,
I need
baby.
to know where it's located. Like if it's right beside the other one, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
what if it's in the middle of her head though, and her head look like a baby bottle? You mean to tell me you won't go ahead and feed on your woman's
put it in a weird place.
Head?
Let's put the nipple on the bottom of your chin.
I'm gonna holler at my wife on that, man. Hey, look, man, my wife can put the nipple anywhere, man. I'm getting my wife nipples, man. I love my wife like that. And I love her nipples like that. So I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that.
What about you?
Big extra nipple energy.
Depends on where the nipple is at.
The nipple should be in your damn face or in your mouth.
Well, I prefer female nipples in my face. That's what I prefer. But
Okay.
can't always get what you want.
I believe there's nipples on all of us. All right, now this one's more real world one. All right. Would you rather have no money at all but be emotionally and spiritually happy, or be wealthy and be forever searching for true happiness?
Okay, say that one more time.
Would you rather be broke with no money at all, but at the same time emotionally and spiritually happy, or wealthy and forever be searching for true happiness?
Okay, so be broke but always happy, or wealthy but always looking for happiness.
I'm probably gonna go with broke and always happy because, yeah, like if I'm always happy, I'm not gonna care. I'm not. If I'm always happy, shoot, that means I die happy. Man, I think I'm gonna go with that. So being wealthy or whatever and always searching for happiness, that means you did all those achievements for nothing. Or whatever, you might go into a depression doing that, man. I prefer being happy over anything. Mental health.
Yeah, I'd say be broke and be happy still. Can y'all hear that train?
I heard it for a second and then it went away.
Okay, great. But anyway, yeah, I'd rather be broke but still happy just because I know what that feels like. Like I know what it feels like to be in an apartment with 6, 7 niggas all living there at the same time. Niggas sleeping on the floor and shit. And everybody being happy as hell, niggas sharing packs of noodles and all kinds of shit. And niggas being happy as hell, smiling every day, like never having a care in the world. I know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to be constantly unhappy like that. And I don't want to feel that. That sounds horrible.
Mm-hmm. Defeats the purpose of getting wealthy.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm wealthy, I want to be happy and enjoy it. I don't want to be all sad and still miserable and depressed and shit.
But I'm sure there's some people that would probably take the latter.
Right.
Of course. Because people will say, well, I could pay for counseling and try to help me find my happiness that way, or I can do this and this and this and this, and my money can find my happiness. So as long as I got money, I ain't never going to be unhappy. There's always something. But the next one. Now, I robbed Kevin Hart for half of this idea. The other half is mine. Would you rather have a partner with no knees or a partner with no elbows?
When you said partner, you don't mean like partner, you mean like your wife.
Your sexual partner, your wife or your significant other. Would you rather your wife or your significant other have no knees or no elbows?
Ooh.
Yeah, she can have no elbows for me.
That straight
Yeah,
arm
because
beat off, that arm
It's,
straight off at you, beating you up and down with no giving.
She all right.
I'm cool with the arms being straight up and down with no bend in it because our favorite position is doggy style, so she can bend over still. She can still cock a leg up. She can still, do some tricks with the knees. She ain't got no knees though. That means it's like constantly either standing straight up or like when she laying down for missionary, her legs like always straight as hell. That shit gonna be weird as fuck.
Yeah, y'all know how I am about knees. So
like I'm moving 2x4s around. Hell no.
Pet loves the fucking knees.
Yo, that would be a weird sight either way though. Can you imagine just looking at an arm or a leg with no knees there or no elbow there? Just no joint. It's just straight bicep to forearm.
Be built like one of them tipping birds.
Babies have no knees when they're born.
This is true.
Built like one of them tipping birds. You know those tipping birds that always like duck down, sip the water.
Right.
They got the.
Yeah. And that's how they got to bend perpendicular as hell.
Mm-hmm. They always doing Chinese bows.
It's all 90-degree angles.
My last would you rather for this week. Now, are you guys familiar with Igor Like the dude from Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have two Igor humps on the back on your back for the rest of your life, or have elephantitis of the testicles?
Well, seeing as though I don't really like looking like a dromedary, but I also okay, hold on. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Am I allowed to get surgery in either case?
No. It is for the rest of your life.
Okay. Definitely gonna go with the humps. I can't even imagine what it's like to try to walk with no swollen balls like that. Like, I'm good. That don't fit. None about that. That sounds like it's gonna ruin my sex life. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. No, I'm good. I'd rather have the humps in my back and still be able to get it in.
Yeah, Ego was able to get his ball.
Hey yo, but man, look, my face card still gonna carry something, man. I can catfish somebody in the coming, but I got them elephantitis. When they get there, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. So I'd rather at least be able to seal the deal at least once in my life. And I'm thinking about my wife. My wife will still, balance me on my humps and get a ride on. I don't know that she gonna be able to ride if I got them big balls down there. She can't even sit down. Nah, bruh. She go, you can't even get no more fallacious activity because now it's basically two big titties down there busting her in the face every time she go in and knocking the fuck out of her chick. It's like, hell nah. I was gonna ruin a whole lot.
Like how
put your big ass ball on the bed.
And
think about it.
Can I wear pants?
If you get them dromedary looking humps, you can then walk around and you can play just the beginning of Lil Jon song and just be like, put a hump in your back, hey, put a hump in your back, hey. Put a hump in your back, hey.
I think I'll go with the hump too, because I don't like stuff chafing me. And I feel like elephantitis is gonna have a whole lot of stuff chafing my shit.
I mean, I'm gonna just say the hump because you can't wear pants no more. What the fuck you gonna wear with your balls that big?
Wearing dashikis and moo-moos.
Fuck, I gotta wear a shirt for just a shirt for the rest of my fucking life. What? I'm gonna free ball it forever? No, nigga, give me one hump. Shit, I can make that fashionable.
This nigga saying.
If Kanye can make niggas wear homeless clothes, if Kanye can make niggas want to be homeless and wear homeless clothes, I can make niggas want to have humps.
I'll move to California and start my porn career. That's the only way.
This nigga said, I don't want nothing chafing me. You can wear dashikis and moo-moos.
Oh my God.
That's all you could wear.
And that was my Would You Rather. First installment on the podcast. More to come.
I'm done, yo. I'm done. Somebody start the outro to the show, yo. I quit. He said, I don't like nothing chafing me. You can wear dashikis and moo-moos. Nigga, no.
Yeah.
I picked the hump, man. I picked the hump. I was just saying if I had to deal with that,
put
that's
a
what
hump
it
in your
ended
back.
up being.
Hey.
Oh, man. Yeah, either way, it'd be difficult to live, man. I'm sorry. Shit, 2 humps in your back or a big ass ball.
How would you walk?
You either can't sit or can't lay down. Either way, you're uncomfortable.
Would you have to walk around yourself like how people sometimes have to walk around?
Yeah, I think I
can't sleep on my. I can't sleep
a little wheelchair for your ball. You can get one of them little mini wheelchairs for your ball and just push that shit, I guess.
Man, you can't be walking around looking like you got a damn stroller for your nut.
They called me Wheelbarrow Man.
Like, hell no, bro. Shit, nigga, you know how retarded you. Like, think about that, man. You walk around Walmart, man. Mommy, what's that?
Oh, that's my balls and my mark cart.
Like, you walk around scaring the hell out of little kids with these 2 big nuts in a cart.
But put it this way. If you ever had to say,
and then you know what the next step is, any nigga that got that shit, they're gonna be trying to, trick it out. So then it's gonna be a competition to see who got the coolest fucking motorized cart. to ride your balls around there. People have rims and shit on it
My
and all that
balls
shit.
is on dubs, nigga.
Niggas
My balls is on dubs.
gonna have systems on their cart so they can have a little theme music for their balls.
Nigga, you see my pubic hairs iced out, nigga. Fuck.
Most mature podcast in the universe.
Hey yo, man, I didn't start this time. This is not my doing this time. This phase.
Yo, if you have
I
it,
ain't seen
you
nothing yet.
you could literally say, "All I got is my balls and my word," and
Hey,
people will
shut up.
believe you.
Okay, you know what, good people. We ain't got no black business this week. We ain't got nothing, man. Yeah, man. Episode 37, man. I don't know what I'm gonna name this one yet, but it's gonna be named something. So God
My
bless y'all for
balls and
sitting
my
through
word.
this. Oh my God. This is.
Just wait till it pop out.
Thank y'all for
Big
sticking
backs
with
and
us.
big balls.
We love y'all.
There you go. Big
Appreciate
backs,
y'all sticking with
big
our
backs and
ignorance.
balls.
I have
Big backs and
no.
balls.
Oh Jesus Christ.
At
Oh God.
THGPODNAS on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
I'm glad we set our goal for our first year so low at only 100 subscribers. We definitely gonna end up back at 250 subscribers at the rate we've been
Backs and
going for
big
the past
balls.
episodes. But love y'all. Thank y'all, Pod Squad, who's still sticking with us. Hope y'all enjoyed
What
the
would
show.
you rather coming next week?
Apparently you like something, so go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Please make sure if you heard any conversation tonight that you had a thought on, whether you agree, disagree, or just thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to leave your comments so we can continue the conversation with you. And as always, we appreciate you. If you want to check us out or you want to, give to us financially to support the cause, you can always support by giving us a cash app at $Partnatiz1. That's PODNATIZ1. Or you can always go to buymeacoffee.com where you can donate as little as $1. Or you can sign up for a membership there and you can get access to behind the scenes content, unedited shows. You get access to our Discord where you can communicate with us privately. You'll get members only content and members only events with us. You get special deals on the merch, special promo codes where you get super discounts on the merch. And yeah, you just get a lot more access. You get to pick our show topics, all kinds of stuff. So, feel free to join up as a membership on there. And if you don't want to go there, you can always go to Patreon and also get the same type of membership perks there as well on Patreon, depending on which tier you get. You can also get monthly or yearly free merch drops where you just get random partners gear and stuff for free. So yeah, those are the ways you can financially support us. But if they want to financially support us, but they want something tangible for their time, they want something to actually put in their hands, wear on their back, put on their phone, drink out of in the morning. Face, tell them how they can get the merch.
For this 1 week remaining, you can go to teespring.com/stores/partners, PODNAS-closet. Not going to spell it for you. Dash the number 1. After this week, we'll be going to a new database, new platform, new store. Both stores will be combined into one.
New store.
And we'll be naming this one Artray Clothing. ArtrayClothing.com coming soon. ArtrayClothing.com coming soon. ARTRE Clothing.com coming soon. When it's out, I'll let y'all know with 2 promo codes. But for right now, still go to teespring.com/stores/partners-closet-.
Already. So you got it there first. Pat, if they want to get in contact with us and they don't want to leave a comment, they want to actually continue the conversation on their favorite social media platform, how can they do that?
If you just hit that @ sign and then beside the @ sign, you put THEPODNAS and you can put it right there on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You will find us there. Twitter also. That's at THEPODNAS. And hit us up, man. We also do a live. You didn't ask us, but so if y'all have any crazy videos y'all want us to react to, send us to either one of our social media platforms. That's at THEPODNAS on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Ooh, I said that all professional.
You did sound super cool right there. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all of the information. And if y'all want to just, continue the conversation, please, on whatever you're listening to, just jump in, give us a comment. Make sure you leave a like. We call that wiping your feet when you enter the building. And yeah, man, podcast coming out Wednesday night as always. We will have video clips dropping throughout the week. Live show back on as scheduled. We back onto the normal schedule of things, guys. So we back. Thanks, y'all. We love y'all. Keep fucking with us because we fuck with y'all. As always, I'm 1/3 of the partners, your boy Tiz, and I was along with
the other third of the partners about to roll up and watch this Triller Dipset versus the Locks.
Dipset.
And I'm along with the other third, dramatic pause.
It's facing the place, leaving y'all with one big robble.
Rabble.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
Love y'all, man. We out of here. Peace.